I'm trying to do this little countdown thing because, oh, it's on. It's on. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
How you doing?
how you doing, Miss Pepper?
I'm doing great, Mr. LeVelle. Thank you for joining the Hot Pepper Show again.
Thank you so much for having me again.
Oh, you are so welcome again.
What again?
Again. So, in case you guys, I have to say this, I know this is not professional, but I'm going to say it anyway. We had some technical difficulties, and I take the blame because it was on me, I guess. Not, I can't say I guess and then own it. Okay, so I'm owning it, even though it might
We-
not have been
You
me.
know what? We'll take it together. 'Cause I told you I heard it. So we're gonna take this together. We had a few technical difficulties, but we're back. We're live. We can hear everything, so we're gonna
Yes.
make it right for you guys.
Yes, we're going to make it right. And while we're doing this, I need to make sure everybody's looking. So, also, I was going to tell you that, Lavelle, you can go on Neil Soul Cipher on the Facebook page
Okay.
and share it right now. So it'll be on your page as we're talking and they can see it. So if you just go to your, well, I guess you'll do it later.
Yeah. Interview up right now, trying to out. Uh, look for it and then come back. No.
Yeah, and then you can share it. Okay. Well, I'm going to share it on my page right now. So it's on my page. So, hey, everyone, thank you for joining myself and Lavelle on the Hot Pepper Show. We welcome you on this beautiful Wednesday, hump day, hump day. So tell everyone, yeah, you were doing that before. And I was like, is it hump day? You're like, yep, 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 yep. So tell everyone where you are originally from.
Hi everyone. I'm LeVelle and I'm out of Kansas City, Kansas, born and raised.
And okay, I got to say, Dorothy, it's just a part of it. Did you ever meet Dorothy? Does Dorothy have any kids? Any
I
kids come with that?
I did not meet her, but there is no place like home.
There is no place. Click, click. No, that's Cinderella. Okay, my story time is not good. I'm a music person, but not a TV person. So I wanted to have you on here because you are burning up the charts. And the thing about you is that you're so grounded and you're human because not to say that people are not human in this time,
Yeah.
but you're so human and down to earth. And I thought it'd be great for people to know who you are in case they don't know. So who is Lavelle?
LaVelle is a loving, caring, listening uh, friend, brother, whatever you need, that's me. I love
Okay.
you know, and coming up in the music industry, I do realize and have enough sense to know without fans and people that love you, there's so you have to give back as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's get into this because I need to play as much music by you as possible because we have this window, y'all, because I got to have him out of here. And you know how I love to talk.
Yeah.
You say, yeah. Did you
I,
agree?
I no, I'm saying I hate to leave, but yeah,
Oh, okay. Most people would say, yeah, she loves to talk.
no, I love talking. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful communicating because it is a form of communicating and not just this.
Right.
So yeah, it's always
We
good to do
got the
that.
microwave thing going on these days.
Yeah, we
We
do.
can text, no
Yes.
physical talking, so I love it.
Thank you. So everyone, Lavelle, we're gonna go back to the roots. I have to play this because it's in my heart, and I love that it's in your heart, and you're not ashamed to say and speak your love for God and the foundation of your career because it is the foundation. Correct?
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. So the group is the Sensational Wonders.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all, this is where it started. So you're going to really enjoy this. This is the Sensational Wonders, led by, this song is by Lavelle with Standing and Waiting right here on The Hot Pepper Show.
Yes.
this verse right here. Sometimes my burden they get so hard to bear. But you promised me, Jesus, whenever I needed you, that you'll always be right there. Lord, I'm standing, oh, and I'm waiting, yeah, on your return. I am standing, yes, I am. Sometimes, y'all, I have to drink tears for water, but standing, and I'm waiting, waiting, on you. Yes, I am. Lord, I trust you with, Lord. I'm gonna stand and wait right here. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Yes, I am, y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I have to steal away in prayer. Sometimes all by myself. I am standing. I'm standing. I'm gonna wait on you, Lord. On you, Lord. Yes, I am. Standing. Yes, and I'm waiting. Oh, with it right here, Lord. Standing. Yes, yes. I'm waiting. Are you waiting? On you. On you. On you, Lord. You know what? Sometimes tears in my eyes, y'all. Sometimes folded on. Yes, I am. I'm standing. Sometimes I call on my best friend, y'all. But when I call on Jesus, y'all, Lord, I'm standing. Sometimes feel like I can't make it, y'all. Sometimes I just steal away and I fall down on my knees in prayer. Cause I'ma stand right here, y'all. I'm gonna wait till my change comes. Lord, I begin to feel like too, y'all. When he lost everything he had, he said, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till my change comes. He didn't give up.
Wow, 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 wow. That was beautiful. Look at you. You feeling it, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So how long have you guys been together?
The group's been together all my life. It's family. Uh,
Okay.
so on my mom's side, they,
Okay.
my dad's side, they sing. So
Oh, wow.
this happened to be on my dad's side, and the group has been together. My uncles, great uncles, they passed it on to the sons, and so now it's just brothers and cousins together. And so we are
Wow.
still carrying on the tradition of the Sensational Wonders. So we've been together. I've been with them over 20 years.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
I like. So they are very supportive in the career path that you've taken.
yeah,
That's
absolutely.
good. That's good. So does it make it, people might not know this, but you're a drummer. So does it make it easier for you to go into the studio and have the ear for the rhythm, the voices, on what you want? Do you think it's easier because you are musically inclined as being a drummer? If you were not, would it be harder?
Yeah, I think it definitely helps out. Because my coming up, it wasn't like a lot of others where it was vice versa. They did a lot of studio work,
Okay.
and mine was more natural, singing in front of people.
Right.
Was our everyday thing. It wasn't, a lot of studio. So I had to learn studio. I had to learn how to do these things, but it definitely helped out knowing music, and then, the downbeat, where your disc goes, where it come in. So it helped
Right.
me out a whole lot.
So the pocket is important, correct?
Absolutely.
I know, because people be like, that ain't, where you at? You wandering all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah. Get in the pocket. We can
Get
take,
in the
we can take lessons
pocket.
from that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, another song that we want to play is the one with you and none other than Mr. Anthony Hamilton.
Wow. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
my brother.
that's your brother. So, people might not know this also that you've worked with Tank, you've worked with Anthony Hamilton, you've worked with Charlie Wilson. And what I mean work with was is not you just went into the studio and they needed your background vocals. I'm talking about you've been on stage with
Yeah.
these artists, Frankie Beverly and Mays. And you not only did you background with Charlie Wilson, but you've opened for Frankie Beverly and Mays. So I think it's great that they believe in you to do that, to put you out in the forefront, to open for them, because that's huge. That's really huge.
Yeah. And that's the thing that I don't take for granted. Most artists, even with the big numbers, don't reach some of the platforms God have allowed me to be on, as far as being on shows with legends like Charlie Wilson and Frank and the I brothers and the OJs, and stuff like that. God just put the right people
Yeah.
in my path that lined it up, and it was there. From Fantasia to Joe to Kim, Keith Sweat to Dave Hollister to Teddy Riley. So the list just goes on.
Goes on. So I know you've mentioned that you would love to do something with Beyonce.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that would be really amazing. You
Yeah.
know, just to be in the premises of her and presence. Just because greatness recognize you know
Greatness.
greatness.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of weird. I don't think small. Uh, even being who I am, I'm thinking like I want to do something with the best of the best. And that's just my mindset. And
Yeah.
I believe that it starts with the mind. You know? So
It does.
it's an amazing feeling. Just being out seeing Janet Jackson, out with Charlie Wilson 2019, Tom Joyner Cruise, and Janet was on there, and Fantasia.
Yeah.
You know, just being in that atmosphere, it was just like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
done some amazing things for me.
Well, he has more amazing things for you in store. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think it's the middle, and it's not. Yeah, I think this is. You might think it's the beginning, but like, no, this is the beginning of the beginning. So yeah, the other stuff was just kind of like, oh, I'm just kind of teasing you a little bit. Give me some lead work to be like tiptoe over here and put your foot in here and put your hand over here. But now, yeah, it's yeah. So I'm just glad that I know you.
Absolutely, absolutely, it's a blessing
Yeah.
to people like Miss Pepper.
And it's a blessing to know people like Mr. LeVelle.
Okay.
Yes. So everyone, this is LaVelle, and we're going to play the song that I think that people in the world, and I believe that God uses people and people's talents to get you to the next place. And I believe that Anthony Hamilton did this.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
did. You know, and
open the door.
it was a blessing that he did it. Um, he stands for what I stand for, and that's giving love,
Yeah.
and family, kids, and
Yeah.
respect, and so for him to do what he did, and it's tough in this industry now because a lot of people don't see supporting and helping each other. It's a very it's a very selfish place,
Yeah.
and I understand, when you reach a certain platform, you have to keep that standard. So
Yeah.
basically just saying, earn your keep.
Mm-hmm.
Then he broke that barrel for myself. Charlie Wilson, he broke that barrel for me.
Yeah.
People along the way, the Isley brothers, Tank.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Tank was kind of like one of my favorite. He was like one of my idols, until before Anthony and everybody really, really came out.
Oh, wow.
Because we did a real big show in Kansas City. It was me, Tank, and Charlie Wilson, and they didn't know at the time I was from Kansas City. We made the newspaper, and it was like everybody was great. Even the guy that opened up, the LeVelle guy, he was amazing. And so it's just to know that the path that God has put me on.
Yeah.
To see what he, like you said, he's let me touch the surface of some of this stuff, and it's like, okay, you can just see a little bit. There's a little bit of that, and I don't have no addictions, but I do have one for music. Like I have to keep chasing it and keep developing and keep going. I can't quit.
Yeah. And I think it's also about not becoming too comfortable.
Yeah, you can never do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can never do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So everyone, this is LaVelle, and here's the song. And I'm going to play the remix because I love the remix. I love the original, but the remix is so grown and sexy and, kind of like intimate. So this is Fell in Love, a LaVelle featuring Mr. Anthony Hamilton right here on The Hot Pepper Show.
How many lovers in the building tonight? Yeah. Let me ask you a question. How many of you remember the first time you fell in love? For your listening pleasure tonight, make some noise for LaVelle featuring Anthony Hamilton. This is called For the Love.
I never will forget the day. Love. I kept rehearsing all the words I would say. Love. The weather was almost as pretty as you. I was nervous, but still I had to get it out. Hey girl, here it goes. Gotta let you know that it's amazing how you make me feel. I never let you go. We gon' be invincible. To my surprise, she said that's how I feel. And then that's when the earth stood still. When we fell in love. When my life found purpose, so we fell in love. I knew that I was gonna quit searching, so we fell in love. You make my world complete, when we fell in love. I knew that we could do anything, yeah. Love. Remember when time stood still? Love. I can't believe I found love that's oh so real. Love. I saw an angel the other day resemble you. Love. I was sure that love had come around. Girl, here it goes. Gotta let you know that it's amazing how you make me feel. I never let you go. We gon' be invincible. To my surprise, she said that's how I feel. Whoa. promise I would never leave you. I would never leave you. Said I blessed the day when we met, girl, you sing me. Whoa. When we fell in love, yeah. Baby, when we fell in love. When we fell in love. I remember when we fell in love. I miss the day we fell in love, baby. Oh my, yeah. Getting next to you, my heart skips a beat, baby. When we fell in love, you make me happy, yeah. When we fell in love, I knew that we would be to death do us part. When we,
Look at there. Look at there. Look at there.
Baby,
Look at there.
when we fell in love, yeah. Woo.
You were feeling it, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
So was it lots of fun to make that video? And how many takes did you guys have to do?
We did one take.
Really?
One take. Everything was natural. Everything just, I guess that's how God is.
Uh-huh.
Everything just it lined up. One take. Uh, it was actually it was almost like unreal because that ending you hear,
Mm-hmm.
they actually cut it. We kind of gave a concert at the end because it was just flowing and it just felt so good.
Wow.
And so they
Wow.
couldn't believe it. We thought we was gonna actually, we had to do a few takes on the first part of the video, but once we got into the stage part of it,
Mm-hmm.
it just it flowed on through. T. Crowley, he did his thing. He he just had some amazing, wonderful parts where the scenes were there, the feeling was there, the passion was there, and
Yeah.
it was just a blessing.
Wow. So how important is love to you?
Everything,
Everything.
everything. Because at the end of the day, that's what we need. We
Mm-hmm.
back that old love, that old school love
Mm-hmm.
for our
Yeah.
youth.
Yeah. And
Step
when
up.
we were youth, we didn't know what love was. It was
Yeah.
a different kind of love.
Well, it was the upbringing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was raised from a grandmother and grandfather, so it was a different kind of love, and it was a different structure and a different kind of a different. Everything was just different.
Mm-hmm. 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 So what did you learn since you were brought up by your grandparents, your grandmother, grandfather? Um, what is it that you learned from them?
I think most importantly, respect, and working for the things that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Was something that they taught at an early age.
Mm-hmm.
Patience, respect, work hard. You know, and go get your dreams.
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening to them. And thank you for being an example.
Hey, it's a blessing.
Yeah, it is. Everyone, this is LaVelle. So we're going to go to another song. One of my favorites by you, Incredible Woman.
Yeah.
Yes, incredible. So was this written to your wife?
It actually was. Fell in love, incredible woman. That's the true definition of her. You
Yeah.
know, incredible woman actually is her. You know,
Hmm.
so it's not make believe. It's truth. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm. Okay, everyone. This is Incredible Woman. LaVelle is his name. And
Yeah.
you're going to love this song. So hear it. Well, you see, I'm trying to pause it. Well, you don't see, but I am. Everyone, this is LaVelle with Incredible Woman right here on the Hot Pepper show.
Yeah. Pepper. Oh,
Yes. Okay. I bet you said there it is.
Listen, you amaze me, baby. Every time I see your face, feels so good inside. And the love we make every day, nothing else compares to you. Baby, you blow my mind. Oh, girl, I hope you know I'm giving you the best of me. I gotta have you, baby. I gotta have you, baby. And I just wanna spend every day of my life with you right here next to me. Girl, you're all that I need. Such an incredible woman. Such an incredible woman. Such an incredible woman to me. I'm so happy, baby. You show me how love can be when you do it right. Bring out the best parts of me, and everyone can see. That's why I put them carrots on your finger and made you my wife. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta have you, baby. I gotta have you, baby. I just wanna spend every day of my life right here next to me. Girl, you're all that I need. Oh, baby. Yeah. Such an incredible woman. You. Oh, my. Such an incredible Such an incredible woman. I would never, never, never let you down, baby. What we are is an example of what true love can be. And I'm so glad I found you, baby. And this won't ever break, 'cause we're spiritually. And I would never, 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 never leave you, baby. And baby, I just wanna spend every last day of my life with you. Such an incredible woman. You are such an incredible woman. Sometimes working 2 or 3 jobs. Such an incredible You incredible woman. Such an incredible you. Yeah. Thank you for being who you are. You God's gift to a man, and don't you forget it. No.
That is nice. That is nice. I think it needs to be an anthem, for women to know that they are incredible.
absolutely.
Absolutely. So, I want to touch on. I have to bring this up every time because I just never know who it might help. Mental illness is at a high right now. I don't know the statistics of it, but I know of quite a few people who are dealing with mental health and just wanting to give completely up. And I've had people to tell me, if someone passes away because they committed suicide, they'll say, "I don't know how they did that," and they are a believer and they know who God is, and I've never been in that position to take my life, but I haven't been in a position where my mind has. I remember when Tony passed. I didn't want to kill myself, but I didn't want to be here. Not that I was going to jump off a bridge, not that I was going to take any pills to kill myself. I wasn't going to do that. I just didn't want to be here. So I tell people that, you know, some things are just too hard for people to handle. And that showed me during COVID, complete families being wiped out.
Yeah.
Only one person being left, the mother, the dad, the siblings, they all caught COVID and everyone is gone. And you have to bury 7 or 8 people in your family and you're the only one. So you just don't, not everyone can handle everything. And it's just hard. So I brought that up because of your story that you have about the woman that you came in contact with, a total stranger, and you saved her life because you felt that she had a life worth living. You knew nothing about her, but you saved her at a time. Tell everyone about that.
Yeah, well, at the time I was I was working for the unified government, delivering meals to the elderly. And as I'm leaving the premises of a place, there's this lake here in Kansas City, Kansas, called the Big 11 Lake. And the Big 11 Lake has no bottom. Um, they actually have a thing called suck pumps in there, and it just pushes the water, through tunnels and, Missouri River, Mississippi River. Um, but a guy ran out in front of the vehicle and he said, "Man, I can't swim, but can you call 911? There's a lady over there and she's drowning." I put the car in park and I immediately just jumped out, left the car running, everything. I jumped over and, when I got over there, I saw her go down and she came back up. And at that point, I just felt like I didn't know what was going on. I thought maybe she just fell in the water or something. But, with no instance, I jumped in and swam to where she was at. And she was resisting at first. And she was just saying she wanted to die. Didn't want to be here anymore. And it too much. And I'm like, you know, let's get out the water and talk. And we're like 12 feet from this suck pump where it just sucks the water.
Sucks it in,
So
right.
the current it's pulling us closer. And I'm like, let's get out the water. I said, I love you. God love you. Let's get out the water and let's talk, please. I mean, you got much more to live for. And she started resisting and came out the water and we had prayer, right then and there. And by then the police and the fire department was there. And the lake is so bad, the fire department can't go in the water unless there's a rescue boat
Wow.
in there. So even if they got there, all they could have done was thrown her a rope and hoping she could have got it. But they're not allowed to jump in there because of these suck pumps. And so I end up getting like a purple thing and, big thing with the city for saving her life. But the sad thing was she had kids and her husband had left her and they were homeless and she felt like she had failed the kids and, she was struggling, she didn't want to be here anymore, very, very depressed. And, we kept in touch a little bit. And then I found out about a couple of years ago, she succeeded. She took her life.
She took a life. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's important that you were selfless at that moment. It wasn't about you. You knew that someone was in need,
Yeah.
and instead of you going, "Oh, well, I ain't jumping in there because I got a family."
And that was the thing, because when everybody was like, "Man, you got a wife and you got young men, and you did that," and they was like, "Well, what happened if you would have just passed?" And I said, "Well, I'd have been in heaven. I was doing something right. That, that's how I looked at it. But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, thank you, God, for keeping me. But hey,
Yeah, yeah, exactly,
but
exactly.
in that moment, you didn't think, your instincts,
Yeah.
and when you have a care, like I do for people, and that was the first part of me and my guy Anthony Saunders doing Incredible Woman.
Mm.
Every song was just either she was a stripper or she was this or she was that. And I
Yeah.
just wanted to be different and do something to tell the ladies, without you, there's no us. You're
Mm.
very incredible.
Yeah.
So I took her incident, and then I looked at my wife, and it was real easy to come up with what we came up with because it was really a real situation.
Yeah.
It was definitely organic.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that story because I think that people need to hear it, and I see that it doesn't bother you on repeating the story because everyone is not listening at the same time. That's like I tell people in radio. You know, you can say it 1,000 times, but that doesn't mean that that person's going to hear it 1,000 times. It just means that different people are going to hear it at different times. So, yeah.
And I do believe that, Ricky Smiley said something that was so true as our culture,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I'm guilty of it because that's the way I was taught.
Mm-hmm.
Thing was pray about it, leave it in God's hand,
Mm-hmm.
and work it out.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why they do have counselors. They do have people
Mm-hmm.
that you can talk to.
Mm-hmm.
And not saying you can't take everything to God,
Yeah.
but sometimes you just need some help, some physical help where you go and talk to somebody. And
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of times you really don't have people that you can actually trust with what you're
Mm-hmm.
going through
Mm-hmm.
without taking it out of content or taking you somewhere that you're not saying. So sometimes we need a listening ear.
Yeah.
So that's my goal is to when God opens my territory and get me to a financial place where I can do more. That's one of the things I want to touch on is depression, mental illness, bringing awareness, and just having things to where we can really talk about it and be there for our community.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. I believe in, the stigma in the black community is, your business is here. Don't you be sharing about it. And how you go share with a stranger. And, you know. So, yeah, I've been doing therapy for probably, I've needed it earlier in life. But yeah, I've
yeah,
been doing it for like 5, 6 years, maybe 7,
yeah. But
you
see,
know.
that's a blessing that
Mm-hmm.
you are doing it and you don't have a problem with saying it, because like I say, our culture, we were taught to just pray and leave it in God's hand and he'll work it out.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that he won't. you know,
Yeah.
but sometimes there's outsources, there's resources that
Yeah.
can help you, get through some of the things that you're going through.
Yeah. Grievance counselor Tanya Cunningham has taught me, after my dad passed, she says, she's a minister, and she says, Christians spiritualize every single thing. And you can't spiritualize, when it's grief,
Yeah.
grief is grief. And you have to step outside of that. Just pray about it. It's going to be okay. You're supposed to believe. Don't you have faith? Don't you believe? It's like, I tell people, but I was human before I was a Christian. And the human side of me it hurts.
And so much even more to it, on this day last year, this was the time, my manager departed from us this day, so we're
Oh,
talking
wow.
about depression and things that people go through. It's I'm blessed to even be doing this interview. I've been kind of bummed out about it all day,
Oh,
because Joe Douglas was everything to me.
yeah.
you know. So it was a blessing to see this day, but it was like, you get on social media and everything is this day we lost a king, we lost this, we lost that. But
Yes.
it's even more so for me to keep pushing, like
Yeah.
we talked about, be that eagle that soar, so I can come back and give back
Yeah.
and be there, and that's why I'm like I am. I don't rush. I don't, because you never know who you're helping
Hmm.
on the way. And
Yeah.
I actually gave one of my testimonies at a show, and I always communicate with wherever I'm at,
Mm-hmm.
so people know I'm a loving guy.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady saw me come from one side. She went all the way around the auditorium to find me, and when she got to me, she was crying,
Oh, wow.
and she says, "I bought these tickets to come to this concert." And she said, "I just found out I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer." She said,
Mm.
"I want to tell you, I don't think Frankie, Osley's, nobody could have gave me what you gave me tonight." And I was just like, wow, and that's why,
Mm-hmm.
I try to be obedient
Mm-hmm.
no matter where I'm at,
Mm-hmm.
or no matter what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the ultimate goal for me.
Yeah.
That they see less of me and all of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not perfect. I'm human,
Yeah.
but when it comes to this business, I try to be as best as I can be organic and give what God had me to give.
Thank you. You just gave me a chill. Thank you.
Yeah.
Out of all the people in the auditorium, out of all the thousands of people looking at you on stage, out of all of the people,
Yeah.
whew,
And
okay,
it was
y'all.
got to me. That was the thing, and it was meant. It was
Mm-hmm.
meant for it to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It was meant for her to come and tell me what she needed to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me know that, God was with me, and I did what was pleasing to him,
Mm-hmm.
and had I not done it,
Yeah.
she wouldn't have, you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have said
Mm-hmm.
nothing. She wouldn't have got to me.
Yeah.
So
Because I don't believe that there are coincidences in life.
yeah.
There are no. I'm supposed to be sitting here with you
Yeah.
on this day, not knowing that this day, this is it's major. Like I think I'm honored that you would not back out and be here with me. Like I'm honored that you would take the time because it's hard when those memories pop up and especially on Facebook. Oh, guess what happened 2 years ago this day,
Yeah.
and guess what happened, and you're like, they just pop up. It's like,
Yeah.
and even though mentally we know it in our brains, it's like you'd be like, why am I feeling that kind of way? And then you think, oh, on this date, yeah, I was doing this, I was here, and I was, yeah. So, everyone, this is LeVelle, and so I want to play another song, which is entitled "Why." Why? 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 No, you're like, why?
Why?
Why? So, everyone, this is LeVelle with "Why." I just want to know why. Here we go.
I look at you and wonder why would you even wanna stay when all they do is lie to you, make you cry every other day. Whoa. How many times have you said I'll be down before I take him back? Yeah, but then you take him back again. You must like pain. Why you keep putting up with this lame? Why you keep letting them play these games? I see a predicament and I ask myself why? Why you won't cut him off and forget him? Why won't you ever learn your lesson? Every time I look at your predicament, ask myself why? IJS, you so bad, shouldn't have to go through this. I guess I wouldn't feel this way if you and me never ever kissed. No, I know we said we would never bring that up. That was a mistake. Ooh, we're attracted to each other, but you
myself, why you cut him off and forget him? Why won't you ever learn your lesson? Every time I look at your predicament, ask myself why? Could you imagine? Could you imagine a new life with me? New life. Just think about how happy you would be. So happy. I treat you way more than you were. You'll be all mine, baby. Could you imagine a new life with me? Can you imagine? Just think about how happy you would be. Happy you would be. I treat you way more than you were. For the life of me, I can't understand why. These games. I see a predicament and I ask myself why you won't cut him off and forget him? Why won't you ever learn your lesson? Every time I look at your predicament, ask myself why?
Nice. I like.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. How important is a Grammy? You like, what kind of question is?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, is it about winning a Grammy? That's the same question, isn't it?
No, because in all honesty, when I look at Grammys and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
I look at it differently.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, um, just to have a Grammy is a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
But I look at it as your work paying off for you,
Mm-hmm.
putting in the work.
Mm-hmm.
To even be in a Grammy category.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's just that's one of the I think that's just one of the paybacks for your hard work. You know,
Mm.
and go get it. Go push for it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So, speaking of the hard work, I need you to get up out the seat and I need you to turn around and I want you to show your work on your wall. Yeah, yeah. Give me that laugh. That like, yeah. Let me show you what's up, y'all.
Hey,
You
let me get up. I will swear on the wall.
look at you trying to get up out the chair. Is the chair too low? What you trying to do?
Well, okay, we'll start over here.
Okay. Oh. We have two sides.
Yeah.
Oh,
Listen, I'm from Kansas City, Kansas. So for me to get, I don't know if you guys can see,
did you get? Is there a day named after you?
in Atlanta in honor of LeVelle.
What? Oh wow.
So this is
Nice.
from the mayor and R&B and I stay in Kansas City, Kansas. That's part of the work. Uh,
Oh wow.
so I started over there this time. I'm gonna start over here.
Okay.
Let me see if I can turn the
Turn
camera.
turn the camera. Yeah.
I'll just turn it this way.
Okay. Okay.
So if you guys can see this,
Yeah, we can see it.
this is me and SWV, me and who is this? Keisha Cole,
Okay.
me and Fantasia,
Uh huh.
me and Brownstone.
Uh huh.
And I told you guys earlier about me taking Charlie Wilson.
Yes.
This is back in 2011.
What?
This is the newspaper here. Tank, me, Charlie Wilson.
Look
Uh,
at there.
that's me and Anthony Hamilton.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
it's a big old picture of myself.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Oh, I like that.
Tank.
Okay. Wow. Look
That's
at that.
me, Joe, in H Town.
Wow.
Me and Charlie Wilson.
Hmm.
And then here is Radio Award
Oh,
from Atlanta.
nice.
Here is the Kansas City People Choice Award, Best Male Vocalist in Kansas City. There's another award for that.
Oh, wow.
And then
Yeah, show us the billboard, the number 11 on the billboard.
I'm going to the I'm going to this wall where meet
Wow.
Adina Howard, Tom Joyner, Keith Sweat, Damon Thomas, Bobby Brown, Frankie Beverly, Jacquees, K. Michelle, Tank, me and Anthony Hamilton, Frankie Beverly, the Isley Brothers, Joe, LeVelle, Genuine, G from Silk, Jacquees, myself, me and Teddy Riley, me and Duvo. Uh, and this is from Memphis. I got the Icon Breakout Artist of the Year in Memphis, LeVelle. And then here's Billboard.
Billboard number 11.
We hit number 11 on the reoccurring chart. We hit number 4. So that's
Nice.
teared me up.
I bet. I bet.
Me and Joe, me and Frankie, I'll be sure. Me and Derek Brown over at WGCI. That's me and Silk. Miss Deb Waka Flocka's mother
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
is me, Tank, Dave Hollister, Pleasure P. Me, Anthony Hamilton, After 7. My guy, me and Joe. They go me, Joe, and Keith Sweat. Uh,
Wow.
that's me and Boys and Men. Me and Major. Me, Frankie Beverly, Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. Yeah.
Me and Tevin Campbell.
Okay. Yes.
Me and Timberland. Uh, then we got, let me see here. So there, that's me, Anthony and Frankie. That's me, Kim, and Joe. And this is started.
That's where it started. That's his family, you guys. That's
Yeah.
Michelle and his 3 sons. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Absolutely.
Wow. You gave me an idea because I have all these photos, and I'm like, when I saw that the other day, I was like, you know what? I need to put the photos that I've taken with all the artists and, you
And
know,
I have so many more. I haven't even put them up. I got it's
yeah.
a whole lot more.
So we're gonna have to connect so I can get a picture with you, so I can be like, oh, LaVelle, you on my wall. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, so I gotta have you out of here. We got like 6 minutes. The last song that I want to play is "Don't Play with Love," which is your latest single. Any shout outs, any holla atches you want to do to anyone, especially Ken Wilson and Colleen Wilson, the Wilson family, who are phenomenal people. I've known them for like 32 years. It's
Yeah.
been a long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the blessing with that is Ken and Miss Colleen was here with me with Joe. And they had up and they're part of they are my management team. So big shout out to Ken Wilson and Colleen and my right hand man Ricky and AC. Big shout out to Miss Murphy on here too. She been on here. We see you, Miss Murphy. So just big shout out to everyone that has supported music, that has supported me along my way and my journey.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Miss Hill, thank you as well too.
Cool.
So yeah, and y'all need to follow me.
Yeah. Follow all of you. Give them your name.
Everything is LeVelle BKC. That's LEVELE, the letter BKC. That's on Twitter. That's on Facebook. And that's on Instagram. And my website is just LeVelleB.com. LEVELLE, the letter B. Now, I didn't say that for no reason. I just said Everything is LeVelle BKC. So if y'all don't hear it, send me a message. Go follow me. You know, Miss Pepper's just tickled about that.
I, yes, I am tickled pink about that.
And go download, go stream
Yes.
LeVelle. My journey continues. Will love it.
Yeah. And he has another one. He's working on the second one is about to come out. So y'all need to give the program. Don't get behind. Be like, what? I didn't. How many you got out? And I wanted to show. I just want to show them this. This is what he sent me.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I'm gonna take a drink.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Bring back.
It's water.
Look, y'all see mine.
It's water. It's water. So thank you again. I love you. Sing something right quick for me. And then I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna play Don't Play with Love. And then he has to get out of here because he has to be somewhere. So I'm gonna after I play this, after he sings, I'm gonna let him go and then we're just gonna end it with a song.
Okay.
Okay.
You amaze me, baby. Every time I see your face, it feels so good inside. And the love we make every day, nothing else compares to you. Baby, you blow my mind. Oh, girl, I hope you know I'm giving you the best of me. Gotta have you, baby. Gotta have you, baby. And I just wanna spend every day of my life with you right here next to me. 'Cause you are such an incredible woman, 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 such an incredible woman, woman to me. Yeah.
Oh, and where was my name in the song? Really?
Pepper, you incredible. Oh, Pepper, you incredible.
Thank you, LeVelle. Anytime I can hear my name sang in
Yeah,
tune,
yeah.
I want to hear my name sang in tune. So
You incredible.
thank you. Thank you. You're incredible also.
Thank
Much love to you. You're always welcome on the Hot Pepper Show. When that second album comes out, I'll get in touch with Ken and Colleen.
Absolutely. Let's make it happen.
Look at no, I'm calling you, and then I'll get in touch with them. I'll be like, well, I can't get him, so let
But
me.
you just make sure you let them know we took care of this.
I will. I will. I will make sure I let them know. So tell Michelle that I love her. I'm still waiting on my package. She said Monday or Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Tell Michelle Hump Day is here.
Got you.
I'll call her. I'll call and say, girl, track that package. I don't know where
Yeah.
that package is at.
I got
But thank you. Love you, everyone. This is the latest by LeVelle entitled Don't Play with Love. And the message is real, okay? Because he don't want you to play with love.
No.
And thank you again. I'm going to let you go so you can get out the door and get to your appointment.
Okay.
And much obliged. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome, everyone. This is LeVelle.
Her pillow is soaking wet. Once again, what she found out made her cry. She don't know if she'll ever say yes to another man that might just treat her right. This love thing ain't a game. Don't play with love. Don't play with love. You'll mess her around. All she wanted, all she ever wanted was somebody who would never break her heart. Don't play with love. She's been through too much. She's been through too much. All she ever wanted was somebody who would never break her heart. Never break her heart.
of what used to be her happiness. She starts to think she's the reason why can't it ever work out with my man. Ladies, if you would let me apologize for everything my brothers did. Fellas, let me give you some sound advice. Her emotions ain't a toy. Don't play with love. You can't pick her up and put her down when you wanna. She used to give love her face. She believed so much in love. Everybody said she wasn't made to be praised. Ooh, yeah. She used to give love her face. They give it all, so don't play.
What? Oh, that was nice. That was nice. It was like, guess what? I'm throwing all your stuff out. Okay.
Yeah.
I have one question, and then you can go. You play the piano?
A little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay. I was like, what? Playing the piano. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, don't forget, mark your calendar. Next Monday, or this coming Monday, December the 5th, I will be interviewing Kenny Lattimore at 7 p.m. Central. December the 12th is Carol Riddick. Yeah, she's the background singer for Will Downing, and she has 2 projects out. She can sing her behind off. So you don't want to miss Carol Riddick on the 12th. And December the 19th is Glenn Jones. He's going to be on the Hot Pepper Show. So all the shows start at 7 p.m. every Monday. So I want you to join me. Thank you, LeVelle, so much. I love you. Always welcome. Much love to you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Peace.
Okay, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I have enjoyed this. You just don't know. Don't forget, the Hot Pepper Show every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. 3 to 6 p.m. What am I doing? 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time every Saturday. You can listen at kazifm.org or download the TuneIn Radio app on your smartphone. And then I'm here every Monday. It seems like it's going to be every Monday at 7 o'clock on neosoulcipher.com. So join me. You never know who's going to drop in. You just never know. So I'm going to end this, and I've enjoyed it. Thank you for supporting the Hot Pepper Show and neosoulcipher.com. Have a great week.